It's the eve of the Christmas and everyone is busy with last-minute Christmas shopping. Little Chris is so excited that he cannot fall asleep. He knows that in a little while from now, Santa is gonna come visit him with his Christmas presents. He kept peeking at the cookies and milk he left for Santa in the corner of his room. It felt like the clock wasn't moving at all. His patience was about to be rewarded. He heard the sound of bells ringing outside. He knew Santa is on his way. Then he heard huge footsteps on his roof. I shall try to enter through this chimney. You can do it, Santa. His eyes opened as wide as they could as he saw someone with a huge belly entering his room. It was none other than Santa himself. Chris jumped out of bed and hugged Santa.
Santa, Santa, Santa! I knew you would come.
My dear Chris, I would never have missed out on coming to see you. You have been a very good child this year. As always, you've made it to the top of my nice list.
Thank you, Santa. Did you bring me my gift?
Yes, surely I did. A very special one indeed.
Can I open it? Can I open it?
No, Chris. You know that you can open your gift only in the morning with your family. Merry Christmas, my child.
No, Santa, please stay for a little while more.
No, my dear child, I must keep going. I have many more children waiting for their presents.
But I have waited for you for so long. Please stay for a little while more.
Chris, I can stay, but only if you will listen to my Christmas story.
Yes, yes, yes!
Once upon a time,
lived a man named Nicholas. He was very wealthy but a lonely old man. He used to own a toy company. He didn't have anyone to share the joy of Christmas, and so he never celebrated the festival of joy. One Christmas Eve, Nicholas was in his office while one of his factory workers came to his room.
Good afternoon, sir. May I come in?
yes, what do you need?
I needed your permission to take an early leave today.
Why? Are you sick?
No, sir. It's Christmas Eve. I wanted to spend time with my family, my children.
Nicholas understood what the worker had to say. He never understood what joy people had in celebrating this day, he else.
What? What do you mean celebrate? Working and earning money is what life is all about.
But, sir,
Whatever. You can leave early if you want to, but I will not pay you for the entire day today.
okay, sir. Merry Christmas.
Later that evening, Nicholas sits in his room all alone as the night falls. He's all alone in his room on the Christmas Eve. He falls asleep in his chair in his dark room. Suddenly, a black ghost appears in the room.
Nicholas, wake up.
Huh? Oh my God! Who are you?
I am the ghost of your past and have come to remind you of something you have forgotten.
What is that?
Have you forgotten how lonely and sad you felt when your parents left you all alone in the house at Christmas?
Yes, I haven't forgotten. But why are you reminding me that?
The ghost disappears. Tears roll down Nicholas' eyes. He remembers how lonely and sad he was when his parents left him alone and he had no one to celebrate Christmas with. Nicholas is startled. Soon after that, a white ghost appears.
Who are you?
I am the ghost of your present.
What do you need from me?
Come with me, Nicholas. I want to show you something.
The ghost leans forward and offers Nicholas his hand. As soon as Nicholas holds the hand, they both disappear. The ghost and the Nicholas appear inside an orphanage. They are not visible to the little orphans.
Look at these little children, Nicholas.
Nicholas looks around. There is a room full of children who are tucked into their beds, silently hiding their tears from one another. All of them were sad and they had no one to celebrate Christmas with.
Yes. All of them remind me of a younger myself.
So you do know what they are feeling right now.
Yes, I can feel their pain.
Ghost brings back Nicholas to his room and slowly disappears. As Nicholas falls into his chair, remembering the lonely kids at the orphanage crying, then a third ghost appears.
Hello, Nicholas. I am the ghost of your future. Come with me.
Nicholas and the ghost appear in a cemetery. There is a funeral going on.
Nicholas, do you know whose funeral this is?
Nicholas looks around to see people standing. He recognizes most of his people as his factory workers. With a trembling voice, he says,
Whose funeral is this?
It's your funeral.
What?
Yes, this is your funeral.
Nicholas moves closer and sits down by the casket. He sees himself lying in it. He sits by the casket and starts to weep when he overhears two of the mourners talk.
What good did he do in his life? He lived all his life lonely and died lonely.
True, he earned so much money, but not one of his riches is going to keep him company.
Nicholas looks at himself in the casket and realizes he spent his life doing no good. The ghost and the Nicholas disappear and appear back in his room. The ghost disappears. Nicholas saw his past, present, and future and sat there in tears. His heart melted through his eyes. He decided he'll do good to all from now on. He calls his servant.
Joseph,
Yes, master.
get ready to invite all my factory workers to a huge Christmas party tomorrow.
My master, I beg your pardon?
Yes, you heard me right. We will throw all the workers and their families a huge Christmas party.
Okay, master.
And Merry Christmas, Joseph.
Thank you, and same to you, my dear master.
After Joseph leaves, Nicholas thinks about all the children he saw at the orphanage. He decides to make their Christmas special. He visits his toy factory, packs all the toys in a huge satchel, and runs to the orphanage. Nicholas did not want to wake up the kids. He sneaks into the orphanage from the window and leaves the toys by each child's bed. Next day at the party, everyone was talking about this saint who filled the local orphanage with joy and the spirit of Christmas. No one knew who that saint was. Meanwhile, Nicholas and Joseph stood on the gazebo and smiled.
I think I know who that saint was. Do you?
Who do you think it was, Joseph?
It was Saint Nicholas.
Santa ends his story and sees that Chris has fallen asleep. Santa smiles and pulls a blanket over him and says,
Merry Christmas, Chris.